Depending on how they feel that week, no, that's not success. And so you go back out, you're doing things, you're running around, you're doing things that aren't even pleasing to you. You have to define what greatness means to you. You have to sit down and have a conversation with yourself and say, how do I know when I get there? What is it going to look like? And once you define that, no one else can stop you. Greatness involves three things. Please write these down. Greatness involves your evaluation. Greatness involves your evolution. And greatness involves your expression. Let's talk about evaluation. Greatness involves your evaluation. You have to decide today the metric system that you're going to use to determine where you are. It's nothing worse than turning 55, 60 and starting to look back and realize most of your life wasn't even spent pleasing you. Interesting thing about people will come and go. People will come in your life and celebrate you and have a wonderful time with you, and then they'll make an exit. And that's not always a bad thing, but if the sole purpose of why you're living is to make this person happy, that person happy, you missed the evaluation. You're going to fail the test. Secondly, greatness involves your evolution. It's time we need to evolve. We're constantly experiencing new things. The definition of insanity is simply doing the same thing, expecting different results. It's amazing how many people you meet, they've never left their own community. They've never left the 4 blocks that they've lived in all their life. You say, well, have you ever tried this? And I'm glad my wife came in. She has been exposing me to new foods because before, burger, fries, steak, potatoes. Well, I mess with a good thing, right? But, she said, oh, let's try some sushi. And my first response to everything, I don't eat that. I don't like that. How do you know? How do you know? It's amazing because you can just read one type of book, one genre of books. And if you're not exposed to fiction as well as nonfiction and all these other things, you're not going to be a well-rounded individual. You won't evolve. And right now in the job market particularly, they're looking for people with high competency levels. They're not just IQ, but EQ. They're looking for people that they can put them in different scenarios, and because they've had life experiences, they just don't look good on a resume. These people can interact with other people and actually evolve in a group and work in a team. Third thing, your expression. You are defining your life by the words that you speak. What do you call it? What do you call it? Darlena Rose did a session earlier about mistakes, and it's all in how we look at things. Perception drives life. And then one of the things that she shared with me was that there are no mistakes, there are only learning opportunities. So when you're looking at something, are you going to call it just the worst thing in your life, or are you going to say, you know what, this is an opportunity for me to really show how smart I am. I'm going to rise up to the occasion. So life is about expression. What do you call it? This is the worst job in the world. It's going to be there. I did a little experiment, and every time I tell the story, I laugh. On my job, we were going through some major transition. It's not like transition in the job to cause rumors and stuff, right? So what I did was I purposely went to work, graciously. I went to work every day and made it a point to lie at work. Now here's what I like. When we sit in the break room or we sit around the cubicles and talk, and they say, I hear that they're going to let everybody go ahead, they're going to do this and the other. I would say, you know what? I just read an email from somebody that said they're going to give us 10 extra vacation days for nothing. Every time I heard a negative rumor, I combated it with a positive rumor. Now here's the strange part. Nobody believed my rumors. I said, somebody told me that they're about to lift the hiring freeze. We're all about to get promoted. I think they're going to increase our pay like 10 grand a piece or something. I was like, no, they're not. And then somebody walked and said, girl, I think all is going to I know, I believe that too. I'm like, it's amazing. We attach ourselves to BS. And that BS stands for belief system. It's a belief system that reinforces a negative mindset. And we gravitate to it like flies to honey. I mean, we just, but as soon as someone says something positive, we go, It takes the same amount of faith to believe something negative as it does something positive. So since it does, why not believe something positive, right? You control it. Steps to cultivating greatness. Three things, real simple. I try to keep things in threes because threes are very concise and simple. Number one, you have to learn to be present in the moment. This is a lot of work for us, especially if we're technologically savvy. I try to do this once a week because I work right downtown. I try to leave my BlackBerry and my Google phone on my desk and walk through Rittenhouse Park. Sit there and then come back. Do you know how disconnected you feel if your fingers aren't doing this?
Yes.
Most of our lives are spent missing moments. Missing, just, it may not even be something big, just a nice brief moment where the breeze is cool and you're sitting on the porch. And instead of being present with that, we're saying, oh my God, I need to get milk today. And all the time, you got to go to soccer practice tomorrow. I'm tired already. You haven't even got to tomorrow and you're tired from tomorrow already. Because we're not in the moment. Half of our relationships are missed because we're not savoring the moment. Most people, when you go to a restaurant or to a cafeteria or something, we eat like we're in the military. We're eating and, well, let me answer this email. Oh, I got to update my Facebook account. I can't have my Facebook not updated this hour of the day, right? Missing moments. If you don't take anything away from this presentation, take away spending an hour of your day. If you don't meditate, if you don't do yoga, if that's not your thing, spend an hour of your day quiet, savoring the moment. Eat your food slower. Chew. Breathe. Second thing, stay curious.